Hello and welcome to module 6.0, content marketing. And in this module, I'm going to reveal how you can win with content marketing. You'll get to see how creating and sharing valuable content that serves your followers, your customers, and your potential customers will give you the upper hand over your competitors. So in the next few modules, you'll discover what is content marketing, where most people go wrong with content marketing, how to get started with your content marketing plans, examples of successful content marketing strategies, how to promote your content effectively, and strategies for producing content that brings you free targeted traffic. So, what is content marketing? Content marketing involves the creation and sharing of value-based content such as videos, written blog posts, ebooks, podcasts, newsletters, email newsletters, events, seminars, social media updates, and lots more. So a lot of new stuff coming up like live video streaming. That's also content marketing as well. You could even consider slideshow decks as content marketing as well with websites such as slideshare.com. So there's lots of different ways you can actually do content marketing. So what you want to do is become the go-to brand in your industry for your expertise, and just by sharing your expertise, your opinions, and what's going on behind the scenes in your business, you can establish your brand as the go-to brand for whatever product or service you provide, and finally have the ability to attract hundreds and thousands of your ideal customers to your business. So let's look at some reasons why content marketing is important. So number one, there's so many different places you can market online. So that gives you the ability to increase your overall visibility. So because there's so many places you can actually be online, you are increasing the likelihood of getting discovered. So that's why you want to try and be in as many places as possible. Number two, there's a ridiculous amount of competition on Google. So you'll want to be able to get discovered not just on the search engines, but by people sharing your content as well. That's really important. Number three, online advertising costs are going up. So content marketing is a great way of getting your business in front of people for free. Number four, traditional advertising methods, they just don't have as much impact as they once did. So that's another reason why content marketing should be part of your strategy. Number five, people pay the most attention to content that inspires, educates, or entertains. Number six, content that is relevant and informative influences and supports buying decisions. Number seven, content marketing does not necessarily cost any money to get started. It doesn't cost any money to create and share content. So for example, it could be a bunch of YouTube videos, it could be your live streams, it could be podcasts, and those are all things that you can actually get started for free. Number eight, content marketing is perfect for branding yourself. So it allows you to establish yourself as an authority, become a tastemaker, and become a go-to resource just by sharing your valuable information and your expertise. Number nine, content marketing allows you to build audiences and communities, which is absolutely key in the digital age. You've got to start thinking as a media owner and start building audiences. Number 10, content marketing, as mentioned before, improves your visibility in search engines and on social media. Let's talk about building audiences and community. Content marketing is important because it allows you to build an audience and a community of people around your content. So you can reach people who have no idea who you are. That's your cold audience, by appearing in search engine results whenever they search for a solution to a problem they're having. Each piece of content will be aimed at a specific audience and must have a specific goal or objective. That is to get the customer to take one action that will be profitable to your business. Now that profitable action may be to sign up to your email newsletter, subscribe to or follow you on social media, maybe become a member of your audience or your community, trial your product, buy your product, or recommend your product to a friend. Let's talk about staying consistent with content creation. Now, the consistent creation of relevant and timely content over a long period of time is really what attracts an audience of people who know, like, and trust you. And too many people give up too early before seeing the results. So don't be one of those people. When you have all of these things happening for your brand, you'll start to notice an increase in inquiries, leads, and sales for your business. Now, there's so many different types of content marketing methods, and when you put the right ones together and stay consistent, you can really set yourself apart from the competition. And let's look at that right now. In fact, where most people go wrong with content marketing. Most people go wrong with content marketing because there is a lack of a documented strategy. They don't actually know what success looks like for them, so they don't know the numbers they would need to reach in order to have to deem the marketing effort as successful. The content doesn't have a specific marketing objective. It doesn't fulfill any of its marketing objectives, even if they are defined. No call to action at the end of the content. This is so crucial. A lot of people miss that out. So, for example, people make videos on YouTube for their business and they don't actually tell the customers what to do next. So after they've finished the content for the video, they just say, yeah, thanks for watching, and that's it. You've got to have a call to action. Same thing with blog posts. You could spend hours writing a blog post, but it's pretty pointless if it doesn't have a call to action at the end of it, telling that customer or that reader what to do next, whether it's to sign up to your email list, or whether it's to subscribe to your blog, or whether it's to book an appointment for your for a consultation or something like that. That's so critical. So the call to action is where a lot of people go wrong. Another reason why a lot of people go wrong with content marketing is that they treat it like it's advertising, and they ask for the sale too quickly. Content marketing is not advertising. It's an opportunity to build rapport with your potential customers. It's a chance to become a trusted advisor, not to be too salesy. And finally, a lack of patience and consistency. This is what kills a lot of people's content marketing game. They don't understand that it's not a sprint, it is a marathon. It takes time to actually see results from content marketing. You've got to be consistent, and you've definitely got to be patient. Let's look at some content marketing do's and don'ts. Do have a plan, do repurpose. When I say repurpose, I mean use your content over and over again in different formats. So let's say, for example, if you write a blog post that's really successful, rather than racking your brains on what to make a video on, why not make a video based on a blog post you've written in the past? Or if you've made a blog, you can perhaps turn that into an audio recording, and so on. So any content that you've made before, if you've made it in video format, make it in written format. If you've made it in written format, maybe try audio format. Or even if you made a webinar based on something you've written before. So that's a good way to repurpose your existing content. Be creative and as innovative as you can. Do include a strong call to action at the end of your content. That's very critical, as I mentioned before, and the reasons for that is because you want to get people off the fence and taking action. And let's look at the don'ts. So don't rely exclusively on social media. So basically, make sure that you're using your email marketing to help you as well. And make sure you're using your blog, your owned media. So you don't want to spend too much time on rented media. Rented media is the media that you don't own. So those are your Facebooks, your Twitters, your Instagram, LinkedIn, that kind of stuff. Don't forget to promote the content that you worked hard on creating. So many people get stuck when they create content and they don't actually share it enough. And finally, don't make your content a sales pitch. The whole point of the content is to provide value. You can sell at the end with your call to action, but don't make it all about the sale. So make sure that your content gives your reader or your audience a quick win, something that will help them make some type of transformation or solve some type of problem. So that's what it's all about. How to get started with your content marketing. So what you want to do is create a section on your website for a blog. And if you're actively blogging, you're already ahead of the game. So that's good. If you're not sure how to do this, make sure you consult with your web person. And if you don't have one, you can always go to cakeboxcreative.co.uk and fill in a inquiry form and get in touch with us, and we can probably help you with that as well. Make a commitment to create one piece of content on a consistent basis, and do that whether it's a blog or video. It doesn't really matter, but make a commitment, make a conscious effort to create at least one piece of content somewhere or on some sort of platform on a consistent basis. Share your content in places that your audience spend the most time online, and you'd know this from the info you've gathered in your customer avatar sheet, which we talked about in some previous modules. Build and harvest your warm audience by collecting data and using lead magnets when building your email list. So what you want to do is adopt the publisher or media owner mentality. So get used to the idea of being in content creation mode and being a publisher. Business owners today need to adopt that idea of becoming media owners. And by creating your own media and your own audience, you're able to get your message to your potential customers without competing with the noise of others in your industry. Now that's how you create your own lane. Content marketing is a marathon, not a sprint. So you need to remember that. And when you build momentum and begin to build a network of people who regularly tune in to consume your content, you'll have a seriously unfair advantage over your competition. So to review, when done consistently, you'll be rewarded with free organic traffic and an opportunity to build an audience of subscribers, followers, fans, etc. And this is traffic that you actually control yourself. So once you are constantly putting out content, you'll be able to get exposure for your business, regardless of whether you're showing up on Google for specific keywords, regardless of if a specific social media platform becomes irrelevant. Just by making sure you provide value to a specific segment of people, you'll be able to build a name for yourself and create your own lane. So to recap, just always remember, this is really, really key. Always remember your call to action. That's super, super important. And you can boost your content with paid ads and get it seen by more people. So that's just to get some more leverage. You can do that on Facebook. You can do that on Twitter, StumbleUpon, and other platforms where they do have advertising platforms to get a little bit more exposure. That brings us to the end of this module. You've successfully completed module 6.0, content marketing. I look forward to sharing with you more techniques and strategies inside the next few modules. So I look forward to seeing you. Take care and bye for now.